Glitter bombs, people, glitter bombs. I'm grateful to see Blind Neil and JCT and CSL. Boys, I'm freaking ecstatic here. I was here since 7:30 this morning with my tea. It went cold. I was here looking for a joint that I rolled. And I was like, no, fuck this. I'm going to roll another one. And Verm said to me, he said, I knew you'd find it. Because he said, I know you're going to find that somewhere to be a bonus joint. And I'm going to be like, so I was productive. I got everything turned around here. And I got the TV getting ready to go out to the door. This is going to be taken apart. It's going to be the bottom of my garden. So, see that mesh under the coffee table? That mesh under the coffee table is going to be the aeration for my plants. So, I'm going to have that coffee table apart, and I'm going to have the bottom on the floor, or the top on the floor. It's going to be a solid bottom, like a base. And then the four legs are going to give me 2 inches of space between the top, which is going to be on the floor, and the bottom, which is going to be on the top now. But the legs are still going to be up. So my idea is going to be have like a raised bed in my house. It's going to be awesome. So this coffee table over here and this accoutrement, including the tub, I'm going to use that top tub somehow. I'm going to use the top of that tub. I think that's where my soil will be encased. So I'm going to actually have a layer of rocks on top of that mesh. On top of that mesh, which will be the top at that point, I'm making a Hergen bed in my house right there. I took my TV out of the way because I haven't watched it in 2 years. I washed it all down with Jevex. I took the coffee table the TV was on, and I'm using it as my table that I'm living out of. So that's all nice and tidy. And I got all my shit in 2 boxes. All my shit is in 2 boxes. From the bottom of that table, the top of that table, and over in the corner there. I had a few things stored. So the corner's cleaned out now. I have to put the bed in. I got to take that thing apart, put the bed in, set it up, and then it's going to be brilliant because I'm putting not only the bed in for lettuce and spinach, which is going to be in that blue half tote. I've got the other half tote out there, half full of soil that I'm recycling. Nana, your mama. Buzz, welcome in. Supportive gal, Fur Monster Grows, Yeti Mountain Trading. Buzz, I'm so excited about this garden inside. It's going to be great. I get plenty of sunlight here in the daytime to give me some epic rays, okay? But I'm excited. I got my first house plants coming next week. I won on Potty Mouth Planters. That was pretty an epic win. It's going to be remember how last week I was saying I ain't paying for houseplant at the store. They're like $79. Fuck that. And I'm not paying that much for a plant. And I said last week, I said to y'all, if you were here, I did say I was getting a plant for free somehow. And it ended up being a win. Oh, I was so excited. I was like, no shit. So I'm very much excited and twice blessed. And then I gave up on finding the joint, and I started the new project of working the TV out of here, and that's all cleaned off. There's a lot of dust here, people. I don't know about you. Not a big duster, okay? So I dusted it all off, and then I Javexed it. not a brand sponsor, but I did fix it all down. And that machine, because that machine is going to be turned inside out. The machine, I mean the coffee table. The coffee table is going to be inside out. And I'm going to use it for lettuce, spinach, peas, tomatoes. And in between all that, I'm having a row of mint and a row of chives and a row of green onion. Yes. So green onion. Yes. And today we got brain jerk for the first time in a while. That's exciting. Okay, so in less than an hour, we'll be over there. I've only been here 5 minutes. We're going to have a sip, and I'll show you what I got going on in the garden. That's coming inside within the next week and a half. I'd say by the 1st of October, everything outside is coming inside if it don't blow away with Fiona. And Fiona isn't Princess's Shrek Fiona. I mean Hurricane Fiona from the sea. Like there's ocean hurricane. It's real legit hurricane. We're going to get a few in the next few months. It happens. We're pretty strong people. We take that shit like a beast. And that's why I left my plants outside. But then, my spicy mustache plants, I'm actually putting a nail in the wall, boys. But it's not going to be a nail, it's going to be a screw. So I'm screwing a screw into the wall, and then I'm hanging my spicy mustache plants on it. So it'll be like my vertical garden is going to be hung up here, all against this wall. And then the spicy mustaches idea is going to be all along the wall here. And then what's not up against the wall is a foot away from the wall. And then I'm putting the peas 3 feet from the wall. And then I'm having them climb up this side of the wall. Over here, there's a little corner over here. Now, don't mind the paint, boys, but see that little nook right there? That's where my peas are going to crawl up 3 feet away from the floor. So I'd say to the 1, 2, 3, to the table. Oh, I unplugged that. And hey, boys, welcome. Happy sun rising. I don't know whether to smoke a joint or a bowl. Let's smoke the joint, is my thing. Cheers, everyone. I got my table cleaned off. I got it tipped over. I'm about to turn that shit right side in. I have what you call a multi-purpose tool that my one of my best friends gave me years ago. This got a handy dandy toolbox inside. You just unscrew it, and then you chummy around with this thing here in the middle, and then you turn it inside out, and then it's 5 different ones in one. Now, yes, they're a little rusty, okay? They're a little rusty. But there's 5 different chummies into one. Now, I am blessed and don't have to fuck around with all that, because the last time I used this bitch was on the other coffee table, just like it. Which is a bonus. Okay. I'm very excited about that. So, I'm in the process of tipping over my end tables, my coffee tables, and turning them into a garden. Because I like the mesh. The mesh on the bottom of the tables is going to be amazing. And yes, they're a handy dandy set of tables. I'm going to make good use of them in my garden. I am having different kind of peas now, because these peas are done. I'm shutting them peas down, and I'm recycling all the soil, boys. All the soil that's outside that can't be used Right now, I'm shutting it all down. What's thriving and what's growing is going into their very own pots. Yeah, so they can thrive instead of beating each other out of the one big pot. So I have a mission today to set up the funkiest little garden in my house without beating the walls up too bad. That's my mission. Dude, I'm not having mold in my house because I don't like mold. That shit's nasty. I've been washing windows down for the past 4 years with Jevix, trying to prevent mold every summer, spring, fall, and before winter. Yes, 4 times a year I washes the windows inside and outside because of mold. Yes, and that means I gotta watch my bower here in the corner. Because if there's any sign of mold and I'm not catching it or noticing it, we're fucked. Just saying. So I'm not dealing with that shit. And I don't need bullshit from the landlord. But I do need to find and smoke the joint that I lost. Nice. Whoa. Damn. Holy. You're growing trees, Yeti. I'm trying to grow something I can manage. I got a little bud in there like this. I'm about to chop it down, but people are telling me not to. There you go. There's the people. I'm a little impatient and I wants to chop that bud down and see what it's like. But no, I gotta let it grow a little more. There you go. I'm gonna let it grow. I'm not cutting it yet. I'll be patient. Pulling down 12 pounders all day. That's a lot of weight. It's not bad, boy. Not bad at all. Keep them all going for a minute. Keep them all going for a minute. It's a $59 billion a year industry. That's on paper. That's not your little side businesses or Tommy Two Toes down the road or John Boy down that road or no. This is a legitimate Tweeds and all your fucking vape shops and your bullshits and that's government weed. I built a 12-foot tripod. That's smart. Yeti, I am building a indoor vertical garden out of pop bottles that I never drank. Last year I drank them. Year-old pop bottles. And I'm going to use orange juice bottles for oranges and pot. I'll use the orange juice ones for pot and oranges just because it's ironic. I got an orange tree grown in an orange container. That'd be cool. That would be cool. So that's my day. I'm going to go take that shit apart. All the TVs are going out through the door. I don't want them in my house. It's electrical energy that's not plugged in. Why would I plug it in? I don't want it here. Don't need it. I'm not wasting the juice. Yeah, I means electricity. Apparently that's expensive now. And I'm getting down on a budget here. So since I've got my light, the little one from MJ, thankfully, I have used it 24 hours a day. It's been plugged in with the fan. The fan's been blowing 24 hours a day. And the light has been going 18 and 6 on a timer. So it's still plugged in, running juice. And it still dropped my budget. So I've been doing good by turning off my lights making sure there's nothing on that I don't need on. If I don't need it on, I don't need it on. If I'm not in my room till 8 o'clock at night, why do I need my lamp on? I don't. That's all day juice I don't need. Just saying. So my mission today is get that taken apart. Once that's taken apart, I'm going back out the road for the rocks. I'm getting 2 bags this time, one on each hand, because I brought back 1 bag. I only brought back 1 bag, but I'm going to need a lot more rocks if I'm filling that whole area with rock. If I'm putting that, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. There's 4 feet here by 4 feet here that I can use comfortably without fucking around with anything. I can even give myself 8 feet. 8 feet by 4 feet. If I pushes the Chesterfield towards me a little at an angle, I can give myself 8 feet that I can get to very easily. Very easily. It just means I'm expanding my garden. However long it takes me to get there, I'm going to get there. I need to have cheap tomato racks to put around my tomato plant, because my tomato plant is starting to grow, but it's looking a little tired. It's looking a little bent. It's leaning a little to the forward. It's like, oh shit. It feels like timber. So I will. Hey. So I will be finding myself a rack to put around that. And I'm not sure where I can get a cheap one, but I'll find one. I want to find a refurbished one. Can I get a refurbished one? If I get one and it's all rusty, can I paint over that shit? And can I use my acrylics and my polythene to seal it so it don't hurt my plant? I'm loving life and living the dream. Hey. Yeah. Aw, Yeti, you won't be hungry soon. You gotta can everything you got from the harvest. And it's gonna be delicious. You do know how to pickle stuff, don't you? I can give you a really good pickle recipe, because I've pickled things before in school and at work. When I was working, we had to do dill pickles, and we did like beets, and I did like cauliflower and pearl onions. It's really nice. Cauliflower and pearl onions is good in a pickle, like with chip chuck, don't pickle. It's good. It is good. We got that here in a brand line too. Scrub it down, get some pods if it's rusty. Thank you. Okay. Slap some cheap rust-proof paint. Okay. Green tomatoes can pickle. Ooh, yum. Unfortunately, we have so much into multi-companies growing. It takes every dime to stay afloat. Ooh, the government takes 42%. They take 44% here. It's not easy. Hey. Good morning. What you at? I'm here turning my house upside down. I throw my TV out because it was kind of broken anyway. Every time I turned it on, I didn't turn it off really. So it was broken, because when I turned it back on, it don't turn on right. So you'd have to fuck with it for a long time. So I never fucked with it. I didn't want to watch TV anyway. I have a garden planting idea. That all of my garden that's outside and my new peppers. I have a lot of peppers coming up. I wanted to show you all my garden that's happening right now. All this getting transferred this week before the hurricane. I'm hoping this is why I'm getting on it. We got another hurricane coming in. We got 2 big tomato plants. No, they're tiny. They're tiny over here. They're growing up next to each other in the same pot accidentally. We got egg tray full of 10 seeds of peppers. We got a beautiful big mama tomato tree that looks like it's like loving life right now, but it needs a cage. It really needs a cage. It really needs a cage. Sorry. Yep. So I have the spicy mustaches idea came inside with, we got some auto regulars. We got auto regulars in there. We have auto regulars in there. I have tangerine plant in soil now. It's not coming up yet. It's growing still. What else is there? I have seedless watermelon and another tangerine plant or seed that's up here. It's going to be up here for a couple of weeks. I got to put in this. So a couple of weeks in that. I got a watermelon seed that's growing hair out of it. I'm assuming the hair are roots. If not, it's some kind of it's some kind of a mold. If it's not hair and roots. If the hair isn't roots, I mean. So today, we're going to situate the whole garden here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lettuces. Healthy and not fucked with now since I put that bug spray on it. Whatever that defense stuff was. Oh, loving life. Not getting eat to pieces. Loving life. Healthy. What the hell is that? That's just the damage that was done already. Okay. Loving life. So I'm replanting all my lettuces into one big tote. And it's going to be this one here. It's going to be the pepper one. So I'm resoiling that, and I'm putting rocks down on the bottom, organic matter, then soil. Then I'm putting all my lettuces from that into there. I'm cutting down my peas today, and I'm sifting through the soil because I'm going to reuse that soil for the next lot of peas. I'm only going to do 2 peas in one bag instead of 5. I overdid it with 5. I'm going to do 2 peas in that bag next time. 2 peas up the proper lattice against my wall is going to be perfect and thrive. Hey. I'm figuring out my garden because my house needed to get the garden inside. We're getting winter here soon. And I don't know about you. We got a hurricane happening. So that kind of pressed me for time. I don't want to fuck around and find out. So what's good and being used is coming inside here. All of this space here is turning this into like a raised bed. I know it sounds bad, but I have another end table as well. It's going to be like a 4x5 garden. And the way I'm planning it in my head, that's all I'll need. Because I'm having the vertical garden still, but it'll be nails or screws in the wall with this. There'll be a pepper plant and another pepper plant here and here on my wall. And then below the pepper plant will be the trellis coming out 3 feet to where there's the last foot of the 4 foot across. You'll have two peas in one bag here. Then we'll have 2 peppers in behind. Next to the 2 peppers, we're going to have 2 tomatoes. Then we're going to have 2 more peppers. Then we're going to have 2 more tomatoes. And all in front is going to be pot. Wait now. All in front is going to be pot and peas going up a trellis. Yeah, it's going to work. It's going to work. I'm going to make that shit work. And it's going to thrive. Why? Because I love it. And I wanted to. And it had to be done. So, my last joint was found. My mind didn't get lost in the rigmarole of the bullshit and vinegar. No. I posted a new boss video. I just see that come up. I'm going to go check it out. It'll be after Brain Jerk because I have Brain Jerk today for the first time in weeks. Josh is going to go live today, and I'm going to be there because Squirrels is still squirrely, and she's on a mission today to dig some dirt, and I'm going to put my feet on the ground today, and I think once it's all said and done and it's all in here, I'll be all right anyway. I have new plants, and I'm winning from Potty Mouth Planter. It's 2 plants, 2 house plants, a pathos and a different one. And I would never be able to get one of them. And I'm getting one now because I want it. And I was so excited. You have no idea. Because I was hoping for a plant like that, and I just couldn't. Because they're $29. And I'm like, no, I can't buy that right now when I'm here buying turnip. I bought turnip and cabbage. I'm making vegetable soup. It's good for me. It's good for me. So my idea is already worked in my head. I might change it up a little bit, but I'm having like 2 different types of tomatoes and 2 different types of peppers. So there's my 4 feet of room in the back. In the front, which is another 4 feet by 2 feet, I can have 2, 3, 4 pot plants and a peas coming up that side here, the wall. Looks like it's a good spot for, I'm going to get an actual net that's food certified. Yeah. Woohoo! So, gonna edit and send it today. Ooh, my Step It Up video. Girl, I'm ready. I am ready. You have no idea. Because this time, I did one yesterday, and I didn't think my legs were gonna work afterwards. Because I said, I'm not breaking myself, but I'm gonna try. And I went back a little bit, and I thought I was gonna snap something, so I stopped. I was like, whoa, no. My body was like screaming at me saying, what are you doing? My body screamed at me. It said, whoa, bitch. So I'm not going back on my back while I'm sitting on my feet. It's impossible right now. And I know I said it's impossible, but I followed it with right now. I'm going to get there. Just not getting there right now. I tried. I'm not even attempting the rough part of it. It got rough, and I was like, oh, no, thank you. I'll lean my heart forward. I will lean my heart forward. This one I'll be shaking. Oh, I like it. Listen, I shook for the first month and a half, I think. And then I got my planks in order. When I got my planks to where I didn't shake, and I was like, I didn't fall down today. Hey, okay. I started noticing a difference in my body. I did. I started noticing it, my own difference. I was like, oh, okay. The planks are working. I'll keep planking it. Only does 3 a day, girl. Or no, 6. 3 or 6. I don't know. Sometimes it's only 3. I think there's a brain jerk today. Yes, there is, because I just got my StreamYard. It's Monday. Thank fuck it's Monday. Because what a day to come back when I got glitter for him. Oh, yes. I got some glitter. And doobage. And I'm going to have a garden working here this evening. And it's going to be decent. I might even come back on if I got time. If I'm not busy collecting stuff. Because I got to get this in within the next week, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm giving it to the week. And then it's going to frost. And everything out there, all this hard work is going to die in the frost if I don't fuck around and find out. So I'm not having it finding out. It's going to grow, and it's going to grow well. I'm going to have to I'm bringing out that light. I'm putting it up in the air, and it's going to suffice. It's going to be up high enough so it's going to get everybody a little bit of light. That's what I'm doing. And that's hopefully going to work. I'm going to find something reflective and put it on the wall. Or can I get reflective paint? Is there reflective paint I can paint shit with and put it around it and make it like a shiny house? I could do that. Make my own grow house. Ooh. Tin foil work? Do it? Oh, that's cheap at the dollar store. What about foil? I could make foil. Listen, I actually have a foil bag from one of them stores. A foil bag that I can open up. And then foil creates hot spots. White is most reflective. All right, so I can paint the whole wall white. And then I'll fucking turn that light off and put it probably 3 feet from everything. And raise it as it all grows. As it all grows up, I can raise the light. And I can fucking have the garden grow up here in the middle of my living room. Yes. I'm very excited about that. It is. It's cheap and doable. I am fucking down. Listen, honey, last week when you told me the other day, now is your time to stop fighting and accept life and all its blessings. And I was like, because I'm a fucking fighter, right? And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're so right. And I'm just accepting what comes now. What I'm working for is going to be everything. And I want to heal things and people. And I want to heal myself with what I eat. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to learn how to make some spicy shit with mint. And I'm saging. I'm doing sage. I'm going to get lavender in here eventually on this side when I can afford the seeds. Yeah. It resonated. You planting seeds of love. Yup. Oh, many, many things you said, my dear, resonated with me. I'm not going to fight no more. I'm going to love my life and live it just like it's supposed to be lived. Playing in the dirt and the paint. I'm a messy girl and I like it. I can wash up. My hands are clean. Just because I got a dirty mind don't mean I don't have clean hands. I got clean hands today. Glitter bums. That's because I wasn't digging in the dirt yet. I'm no sculptor, though. Oh, nice. Yes, you are. You're still an artist. You have an artist's mind. So don't play fuck around. Just for fun. Yes, well, I started to paint, so I didn't have the craving to fucking go about my business and do life like I was doing it. I don't need to live my life like somebody else wants me to, just to have friends and people around me. I'm happy by myself, painting and fucking smoking dope. Someone don't want to join me, that's okay. I'm here in my garden anyway. I'm gonna plant me some mint so I can have more tea. This shit's more expensive than my paint. I got fucking right. On it. I'm trying to work my body right so I can feel good about my life, not about somebody else wanting it. Trust me, I've lived my life. It ain't about what I'm about. But I've been painting. And I went on to Eagle Rider's painting yesterday, and she was painting some dirty pictures. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do like a cool version of it that I wasn't so dirty. So I covered the lady up. She had a little thing going, and I just painted that, just sketched it out for a minute. I was like, got a little electric guitar going. Smiling, chilling. I did give her a little bit of boob action, but not too much. So that was fun. That was fun as fuck. It is cute, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Shit. Oh, yeah. You should see the pictures she was drawing. I was like, oh, she is a sexy lady. I was like, I'm gonna just draw something that I could like draw. So I did that. I was like, yeah, she wearing purple leather pants. It was cute. Yeah, right. It was funny. I sat there for like 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, gotta go. I was like, sorry. Thanks for being here. Got my inspiration. I felt like didn't mean to leave you, girl. Didn't mean to do that to you, but I had to do something here. I was like, nope. But it was good to see her, and it's good to see her being creative. She's a very talented artist. She does do a lot of eagle paintings, but she has been commissioned to do a few things as well. She's a really talented artist. See her doing the shading and stuff in on it. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. And that inspired me to do the lady, but that's no shading or nothing. And I just wanted to pencil it out and paint. It was just a sketch and paint for fun. So, you saw the garden, boys. It's time for me to finish this joint. You know what I'm doing here today, right? I'm turning shit upside down and right side in and making it right again. And that's what I like to do. If I don't shake you up or wake you up, I'm going to smoke you up. Hey, good morning, my dear. What are you at? Whew. I am turning my garden into an oasis of nourishment. Because all of the things in my garden, I'm going to turn it into something for my health and my benefits. Like MJ said, garlic is good for you, and it's good for planting in between shit to stop the bugs from coming near it. So I'm going to do a roll of garlic in between all of that shit too. Yeah. So that is my mission. It's going to get like a nutritional, medicinal, herbal, vegetable garden. Oh, with pot, because I'm a pothead too. I'm a little bit of a pothead. I'm not much of a pothead as I smoke it for my sanity. It's like I seen a meme on Facebook today about pot, and it nailed it. It said, "Hey, Doc, can you give me something that gives me relief from my anxiety, my depression, my PTSD, my nausea, my enabled the inability to eat, like that sort of thing, and all these symptoms." And the doctor said, "Why no?" And he said, "Well, I got the cure. It's right here. It's pot, and it would be pot. So I'm gonna do 4 plants here in front of it all, front and center." Unless it needs to be pushed back, and I'll switch them around. I'm going to check them daily. I'm going to make sure they're happy. I'll make sure they're loved. I'm going to play some music for them every day and see what they do. I want to build a herb spiral. Whoa. And swirl up into a planter. That sounds pretty. Yes. Nice. I'm gonna bake pumpkin pie edible for hubby. Oh, yum. Do it. 5 hours of my herbalist course. Nice. Do you attend that, or do you present it? Are you the speaker, or are you the teacher, or are you the student? Cool. That's cool either way. It's cool either way. I thought you were the teacher. Yeah. So, the more I can learn on them things, I want to go do some, what's the good word? Hey. I'm going to have this whole area is going to be full of goodness. I'm the student, and it's online. Nice. Decent. A lot of valuable information, I say. Cool. That's good. Where did you find that too, if you don't mind me asking? I would love to learn more. It just tells you the different mints in my book, because I have a book of food that I had from the college, from my culinary course, and it don't tell you very much on the different, just tells you the basics on the different herbs and borage and stuff. So, guys, I got 15 minutes before Brain Jerk. I will be live with them. I got to go find my shirt. It's here. I had it ready. I am the student. Thank you all for being here. I got 14 likes. Holy shit, Batman. Smash that like if you likes it. Sup? There was the money shot. 14 likes. Woo! Holy crap. Oh my God, boys. Well, remember, boys, all 15 of you, smash that thumb. Squirrels World's got an auction coming up on the 15th. All pieces starting at $5 and $25 for the bigger ones. $5 and $25 for the bigger ones. That is a whole shit ton of earth. Sending love. Okay, do you have a printer? I can send you. I don't have a printer, but I can get access to it into my sister's. I can get access to a printer. So you can learn more. I can send you a few PDFs. Yes. Thank you. Hells yeah. Anything to expand our knowledge, my dear. I'm down and around, and I'll always be there for that. Nice. God love you, girl. Thank you. All right, guys. I'll be back. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Glitter bombs. Don't forget, when you need to know your mental health, don't just have a Monday for it. It's every day. And when you care for yourself, you're caring for the world, because you can't fill up anyone's cup when you're empty. Having a good day. Yes, you will. I hope you do. Have a good one, boys. Censorious is another grateful word. Censorious. What is a censorious? All right, I'll look it up. Go and look it up. All right. Much love. Good to see you, my dear. Peace out.